Hello everyone, I'm HorseyEatYou. Glad to say we're back with Fate Grand Order. I thought about doing like a hey, didn't see you there opening. No, we're not doing that. First order of business. I've blown like 100 court. I think I had 130 something. I have not gotten Marie. Where is she? There we go. I thought about spending real life money, but I'm not because I'm saving my real life money, which I'm actually going to spend on the MiHoYo banners. I gotta get at least one of Alco or Alice. Like, I'm not usually one to spend money on gacha games, but like this is like full steam ahead. Like, yo, no, we need the MiHoYo characters. I'm thinking Alice over Alco. Although I think Alice's banner is a week after Alco, so probably gonna blow it on her first. So, tickets didn't get anything. Here we go, Murray, right here. Oh look, if we get Murray on this roll, then we can go spend 2 rolls on and get on the new Edmund. Well, is he Edmund or the Count? Because I don't know. Okay, that's the Count of Monte Cristo. The one we have is Edmund, even though he always says he's the Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know Nasu. Last one, here we go. It's Murray, got her, 100%. It's Murray. Here we go, Murray Antoinette, Avenger. Dang it. Those of you who don't know, back when the Japanese servers came out, you didn't have like a friends like party thing. It's just whoever the first servant in your party was, that was who your friends could use. I was Marie's #1 fan. She was my first level 80, which back in the day, like level 80 meant something. It's like not even all servants could get to level like max level when the game came out because like gears weren't in the game. Remember I did farm snakes. Okay, the game crashed there. Let's try this again. What is this? Is the new quest that came out? Oh, was the second Olga Marie quest out? Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't know that was happening yet. Okay. I'll need to do that. I don't know what the gimmick for this one is. I did the first one off camera, by the way. Yeah. I wonder if this one unlocks anything. Some of them unlock what's it called, the class score thing, like classes on there. Okay, id. So chapter 1 apparently is very short. The chapter 2 is story only, but a little longer. Oh hey, it's high quality. What song is this? I mean, we've heard it a lot. I've heard the Grand Order music so much now. I'm like, is this from a different game? But no, it's just from Grand Order. But it feels nostalgic because all of these are sights I've seen before. They exist somewhere in my memories. I can feel some vague nostalgia for them. I'll never forget them, no matter how far apart we may be. Yeah, so I do know a fair bit about id. Oh my god, you can see the bottom pixel. What do y'all call? The inescapable Gehenna? Id. I know that's it's a religious term, I think. Is it like hell, or I want to say it's like Hebrew or Christian or something like that. Dude, I don't know. Oh, best girl, best boy. I don't know who that was. Something about this place feels wildly off, but there are also some faces here I recognize. Friendly faces. Smiling faces. Kind faces. You know, let me move my mic up. Do you find it comfortable here among them? Oh yeah, I've been meaning, hold on. I wanted to turn my gain down just a little, so I might be quieter now, just a little. Do you find it comfortable here among them? But I'm also certain that this must either be some kind of dream or an illusion. In an instant, my ill-defined premonition becomes real, and I know that the end of this fragile facade is near. A dark cloak billows in the alley. The final trumpet blares out. I count. Open your eyes. Put on your mystic code. Okay. Let's go. For now, overcome the flames of vengeance and keep moving forward. So I think that's Gudo narrating everything, right? Remember your path. Remember why you're here. This is probably Enman now, but oh, that was a cool image. Section 1, A Journey of Blood. So yeah, we didn't even click section 1. It just took us right into there. Usually it's like a prologue, then section 1. Quartz. Yeah. Anyway, we have a map yet? No. Okay. Anyway, I should probably say before we get started, like, this is the audio call I know the most about by far. Like, I know the ending. I know some of the characters. Like, I know most of the Avengers are in it. Like, you know, you got like Tony Stark, Spider-Man, you know, all the big ones. But no, like, I know the main antagonist. I know what happens in the ending. I know it's by Sakurai, and apparently it's really good. Also, it's the shortest audio call, which is surprising to me. What is that? CC Cleaner, what are you doing here? Who gave you permission to pop up on my screen? It wasn't me. I accidentally opened it up. I forget why I had CC Cleaner, but I used it like half a year ago. And now the Call of Duty Case 2. Oh, we're back to the Sakurai chapter naming scheme where it's all in arcs. Oh god. I'm talking about how I always just liked how she wrote in arcs like that, but we'll see how it goes. Like, Sakurai, this is your chance at redemption. I think the only chapter she's written that I like is Gatter Damarong. The rest I all feel like have some kind of problem or just really bad. Like people don't like it when I say this. I hate Shimosa. Yeah. Anyway, I did. I'm gonna cut it real quick. I ordered lunch. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I mentioned this is my first time back recording in like a month. Yeah, I mentioned this in Subahibi. In videos that haven't come out yet. The Call of Duty Case 2 Tokyo. But yeah, it took about a month off, and now I'm back. Glad to be back. The Count. Aaron Caldeo, which is always nice. You mean the guy on that audio file that they played for us? You know, they just played for us. Guy who scattered all those questionable you-know-whats? Yep, that's the one. He created different versions of you, Ogo Marie, each themed around a specific element, declared war on us. Oh, right, the Count. Right. Looks like he's the latest of the foreign disciples. Right, that guy. Kinda reminds me of Limbo. He got brought up, didn't he? And I'm not making this up. He was brought up in Samurai Remnant, right? That surprised me. The event, not the game. But I remember something main story related happened there. I was like, oh, hey. They didn't have that kind of slimy conspiratorial vibe. Still, that being said, I have no idea if he's focused entirely on the moment, like Castro of Limbo was, or if he's more the sort to plan ahead. At present, we don't even know his true name, so ideally, I'd like to narrow down some possible identities. It'd be great if Trismegistus II could work it out, and it needs data we just don't have. Which brings me to why we're gathered here, having this old-fashioned in-person meeting. This is where we come in? The Johns. Exactly. Fine, whatever. At least there's tea and snacks. I guess that makes up for making me listen to that infuriating guy, pardon my French. Also, shouldn't you be talking to the tacticians here? Why us of all people? Because today's the French group's turn. Hi, Masho. I haven't seen you in forever. The shit's hardly in Paper Moon, so it's been forever. Hi, Marie. That's why you, Jeanne d'Arc, and Marie Antoinette are here. All the French servants. There aren't any others. No, I guess it'd be more accurate to call this the French Girls Group, or the First Singularity Group. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, this is our very first meeting of the Anti-Count Committee. Okay, so then, why am I the only one here in the same spirit origin I had in the Singularity? They really got it down, like, first meeting, they got everyone involved. Well, they got the one person really involved. Not that it was actually me, I just know there's a record of me being there is all. Wasn't I actually the bad guy there, or something like that? Are you going somewhere with this? Shut up. The Count. Murray? Something wrong? You don't look so good. Master? I don't have anything concrete I can point to. Don't even have a clear memory of it. But there was something about the voice you played for us that seemed familiar somehow. Okay, they're going right to it. It was very vague, almost like a dream. But yes, I think there's something nostalgic about it. Voice that inspired nostalgia in Queen Marie Antoinette, huh? Fascinating. Does this mean the Count is connected to the 18th century French royalty? I don't know if that's clear cut. It's definitely not impossible. He's the Count after all. Sure, it could just be a nickname or an alias. It could also mean he really did use it to be a noble. Do we know any counts who could be heroic spirits? Yeah, sure. It's gonna be lots of counts out there. Right, for starters here, the big three counts. Dracula. The big three counts. Can't tell if I've heard that term before or not. Is that a real thing? I suppose it might just be me who refers to them that way. Okay. How the hell are we supposed to know who they are? No, she didn't mean any harm. Can you tell us who these big three are? Yes, of course. First is Count Dracula. Yeah, the famous fictional vampire based on Vlad. Uncle Vlad, huh? Second, there's Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. I haven't had a chance to speak with him yet. I know that title is one of the many names he went by. I mean, that's like, you know, the name of the book. Oh yeah, him. Kinda hate how fancy that name makes him sound. Oh, look at me, I'm the Count of Monte Cristo. Well, I think his title suits him very well. Right, you guys are basically from the same time period. Oh yeah, I guess he would be, huh? The book takes place like right after Napoleon's exiled for the first time? That's right. Who's the third Count then? Maybe the second time. That'd be Count Cagliostro. I hope I'm saying that right. He was most notably involved in a distressing incident pertaining to Queen Marie. I know who this guy is because of DC Ray. Personally, I had a hard time choosing between him and Count Person for the third Count. I don't know who that is. Say, Mashu? What is it, Marie? Why is your finger on your lips? Oh, right. I'm so sorry. What, is it a secret? Nah, Count Person doesn't seem right to me. Count Cagliostro, on the other hand, I've had my eye on him as a possible foreign disciple too. Do you know anything about him, Marie? Hold on, Count Person? Swedish diplomat and soldier, best known as a close confidant and rumored lover of Queen Marie Antoinette. Oh, what? I've never heard about that. What's this big distressing incident, huh? He tried to overthrow the royal family? Something with a necklace, and he stole it, I think? I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly. That might have been part of it, I think. Oh, great. That clears it right up then. Does this version of her just not have memories of him? The incident was known as the Affair of the Diamond Necklace. It was a high-profile scandal involving the diamond necklace it's named for. The criminals responsible forged Queen Marie's signature, which led to a lot of public outrage aimed directly at her. Of course, the rumors turned out to be baseless, and her name was eventually cleared, but, I mean, it's probably, you know, kind of led to, you know, the whole off with their heads. Yes, that's right. I do love that necklace, I really do. It's absolutely beautiful. It shines like the stars in the sky. But can't deny there are some unpleasant memories associated with it. Just a few, mind you. Marie. At the time, the people of France were already very unhappy with the political situation and their own livelihoods. So in a sense, the necklace incident may have given them a perfect target for their frustrations. Stay silent. Okay, Queenie, listen up. When that stuff happens, you burn everything to the ground. Everything. Can you relate just a tiny bit? Seriously, do not do that. Anyway, the one who thought to be chiefly responsible for the whole affair was Count Alessandro di Cagliostro. He was an adventurer who was immensely popular with the people of France at the time. So what kind of person was he? Afraid I don't know much. I only met him in person once. Let's see. I think he made a splash in high Parisian society by claiming to be an expert in evocation. The word on the street was that he was a summoner, an alchemist, a physician, and a philanthropist. How do you say that? Philanthropist. I feel like you enunciate it differently. Then there's even some rumors that he said he was the prince of an eastern country that had fallen to ruin. Or that he really did help the people of Paris by healing their illnesses and giving them money. So maybe he wasn't all that bad at heart. Are you freaking kidding me? Pardon my French? This is the same guy who tried to frame you for fraud, right? There's plenty evil in my book. That assumes he really was the mastermind, but yes. Especially since the necklace in question was valued at 1.6 million livres. Thing is, he was never tried for that crime in court, was he? No, he wasn't. Wait, really? In the end, we never knew for sure whether he was innocent or just covered his tracks really well. Either way, he was still ultimately forced to leave Paris. Suffice to say, he was a mysterious man indeed, and we have no idea what he really did or didn't do. Some people believe that distressed people felt for the royal family as a result of the necklace incident makes Count Cagliostro partly responsible for the French Revolution. Impressive. If that's true, that would make him an enemy of the royal family's authority. And an adventurer of the people. We're just gonna say adventure. French is a made-up language, is not real. Do you remember your impression of him, Marie? Well, I remember his manners are impeccable. He also loved children's card games. But at the same time, it also kind of felt like there's something empty behind his smile. Mashu? Great, senpai. I feel like Marie's impressions of Count Cagliostro align with our impressions of his voice from when we encountered him the other day. Is this encounter a Samurai Remnant, or was there a story beat I missed? Yeah, that's not all. That whole bit about his smile being empty sounds super limbo-ish to me. Limbo-ish, huh? Was he in the Olga Marie quest I didn't do? Did that come? No, that came out after it. Indeed, that's entirely possible. Oh. Hello, he knows how to make an entrance. Hi, Nagito. I'm in Dante's. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ashu Kirei. They've never met. Kirei Light. Saw your name in the database, but this is our first time actually meeting. Of course it is, Bright One. I'm sure it's difficult for you to find me, since my spirit origin is made from the shadows of a starless night. Shut up, we know you're cool. Can you cut the whole popping up from the shadows routine out? You're gonna give me a heart attack. Not a fan of surprises, Alter? What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do with you? Stop acting like you're my dang big sister. Creeps me out. Tee-hee. So nice to see two sisters getting along so well. I love you both. Of course, I also love Mashu, Da Vinci, and you too, man. Guys! She said she loves me. There's a chance. Love you as well, Count. He doesn't know how to process that. So I really should be more specific, shouldn't I? How do you do, Count of Monte Cristo? Your Majesty. So, Dantes, you just said that's entirely possible. Can I ask what exactly it was you were talking about? Am I right in assuming you meant the possibility that this new foreign disciple is Count Cagliostro? You are. From everything I've heard, the Count, the new foreign disciple, seems to fit Cagliostro to a T. As I recall, you said he used a woman's dead body? Yes, he did. What? When did this happen? Wait, was it Yui? Did he possess Yui to do it? I don't remember the Samurai Remnant event very well. Very like him to dress up base vulgarity and satire. He makes me sick. To be fair, I did kind of save like the entire second half of the event for the final day, so I did have to rush it a little bit. But it also just was like, when was it? Back in January? Be warned, Horsey. Cagliostro will stop at nothing to corner his prey. That's so? Interesting. What is? Oh, that he's apparently so confident about this. Okay, there are reasons you're so sure it's him, Dantes? Yes, he and I are bound together, no matter how much I wish or otherwise. I do wonder if you don't do the event, if the dialogue's different. Because I have noticed in events lately, there's been, like, I go to, like, Atlas to kind of see, oh, okay, there's an example. In the Valentine's Day event, there's a reference to Semiramis in a past event. So I went to the Atlas database, which has all the dialogue recorded. I went to that page and told you that, yeah, if you did the Semiramis event like so many years ago, you get a spam risk. Hang up on that. You get a couple extra lines of dialogue. Or the classic, like Holmes will show up in some events instead of like Sion or someone if you've done Traum. Bound together? Guess you're both counts. He may have been exonerated in regards to the necklace incident. He went on to be imprisoned in Rome, where he died in 1795. Well, how could you and he be bound together? How old were you back then? Must have been pretty young, no? I fail to see how you could have had much interaction with him. Your logic is sound. I first met him in 1838. But the man I saw was either blessed with eternal youth or an unnaturally extended lifespan. Aw, man, he met, I forget his name in DC Gray. He'd hardly be the first of his kind. Still, be careful around him. He's as slippery and tenacious as a serpent. It's DC Gray! Hey, he just disappeared back into your shadow. Hee hee, must really like it there. Happens all the time. Yeah, I like the second one. I think he's just using his spirit form. He's being chody. See, it's because he keep letting people get away with this kind of stuff that, whatever. If you're fine, it's fine. So according to Dantes, Count Cagliostro did not die at Forte de San Leo in 1795. But somehow was able to extend his lifespan such that he was still active in 1838. Well, he is rumored to be a summoner and an alchemist. Purely was part of the magecraft world, but it's definitely possible. Of course, ever since the AD era began, most mages have tried to keep themselves out of the history books. Yes, there's always exceptions. That's great coming from you. Oh, but I guess it's not really you, is it? Come now, Alter. Masha was gonna point that out before you stole her thunder. Oh, is Da Vinci canonically a mage? I thought that just got, kind of fitted into the caster role. Oh, no, I wasn't. I was just, No, you have a point. My previous self was unusual in that regard. She was an unparalleled Renaissance genius, after all. Well, of course, everyone knows Leonardo da Vinci was a genius who made an indelible mark in history. It's amazing what you accomplished. Triumphant giggle. Like that. Is being a genius really all that great? Sure is. It's our Da Vinci for you. I wish I was a genius. Of course it's great, but if I happen to go to the same school as you, Horsey, I'd get full marks in every test on every subject, no question. Oh, except for PE, of course. Is that foreshadowing? No fair. Excluding PE only makes it more unfair. Like, even putting that aside, aren't you too young to go to the same school as them? Not necessarily. A genius like her could have skipped a few grades to get there. Is that right? This would probably work out. But school would have been a lot more fun with you there, Da Vinci. And then again, probably make a better teacher than student. What an adorable teacher you'd make. I know I love attending a school where you were teaching. Actually, this whole chapter is just slice of life. It's just having fun. In Chaldea. That sounds great. We should all go to a school like that. Never attended school before? Me neither. Like to go to the school you teach at too, Mr. Vinci. School, huh? That does sound like fun. Opening a school in Chaldea would be one heck of a job. Is normal Zhang gonna be in this chapter? I know a bit about the setting. I know Alter's in it in some form, but say, Master, you used to go to school before you came to Chaldea, right? Any geniuses like her at your school? I don't remember anyone at Da Vinci's level. My school is pretty ordinary. Ordinary, huh? Yeah, that's about your speed. Why is she blushing at that? Oh my god, I closed my emulator. It's still the bottom pixel. I mean, you won't see it with an edit, but perhaps I said too much. Still, it was worth the trouble. Now I know where my spirit origin, my flames, must go. Edmund, no! The call of duty, Very well. Then I'll answer that call in my own way. He saw the name of the chapter, he's that cool. He stops speaking, exhales a faint breath. Normally, this would be where his distinctive laughter echoed throughout the hallway like joyous applause. But today, there is no applause. There is no thunderous laughter. There's only the low, curt sound of measured breathing, hinged with a bloody cough. Oh no, tuberculosis! And with that, he slowly sets off for parts unknown. I wonder if Cagliostro is related to the dead apostles in any way. I don't know his lore in this. But remember, oh, do you think he's in the audio drama? Basically, there's an audio drama about Edmond Dantes, and he kills Roa in the Fate timeline, like permanently, because he's that cool. The Count. You mean the new foreign disciple? I forgot about you, Kadok. Okay, how's it going? What about him? He should have been an audio call one. Count Cagliostro. I see. True, he's arguably one of the greatest con artists of all time. ... Alright, Horsey, if you won't say it, I will. Around Chaldea, the first person the title Count brings to mind can only be Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, see, before the audio call came out, lots of people were kind of theorizing, oh, what if Edmund's evil? What if he's gonna betray us? What if he got replaced? What if there's another version of him running around for the foreign god, etc.? And they kind of blew that away right in the beginning by talking about Cagliostro, who, like, spoilers, I'm pretty sure he's the guy. Like, there's a summonable Cagliostro right now. I don't actually know if he's evil. Well, okay. I do know he's the foreign disciple. I don't know what he's doing, you know, but like, he's gotta be. Then there's what happened with Holmes. Technically, he may not have betrayed us, but Holmes didn't betray us. True. Yeah, that's fair. But let me just say this. No matter how much you trust someone, you should never do it blindly. You know, the finale for Fate Grand Order 2 came out. I paid a fair bit of attention to what happened in it. Did Holmes come back? Because I didn't see anyone discuss that. Like, that's... I wonder if they're saving that for, like, whatever the current arc is, like 2.5? I don't think it's 3. I completely forgot I haven't recorded Fate Grand Order since the finale came out. But yeah, like, I did kind of pay attention a little bit about what the finale, like, what happened. There's no way I was going to stay completely blind in that for 2 years. Just couldn't happen. Well, I'll tell you to stay away from him, but make sure you at least keep an eye on him. I didn't know Holmes as well as you did, but from what I remember, if he was here, he'd tell you the same thing. Sheesh. That's maybe the most begrudging nod I've ever seen, but I guess it's fine. My job here is to just nitpick. You're the last master of Chaldea. Whatever you decide, it's your call to make. I mean, you're the second to last. Still counting on your help, senpai. Don't call me that. That's what happens when you call Kadok senpai. Huh? An emergency alert? What's going on? Okay, I kind of thought like this would just be a dream, and that like that's how it'd start. My apologies. That's supposed to be a code yellow, not a red alert. At any rate, Master, please come to the command room as soon as possible. Got it. Let's go. Is this actually like a singularity then? Senpai! There you are, Horsey. Oh. Ifo. Forgot about you. Did you do anything at the finale? Exactly 1 minute after I contacted you. Excellent work as always, Master of Chaldea. Our condition is currently set to green. We're not expecting to engage in combat at this time. But the situation remains dire. Right, Tactical Advisor? Yeah, first off, Horsey Canuck, thanks for coming. In the event of an alert, it's standard operating procedure to stand by in the command room. Not really the kind of thing you need to thank us for. What happened, Vinci? Straight to it. It's another unexpected situation. Even I couldn't quite believe what was happening. The heroic spirit summoning system activated on its own. On its own? This isn't a matter of someone just being added to the spirit origin graph. They fully materialized right here on the border. Is that even possible? It takes a ton of magical energy to summon a heroic spirit. I've heard there are 4 magical reactors here in the storm border. But they've got to have their own hands full just keeping all the existing heroic spirits around. No, there are exceptions like when Habitat materialized, but even so. What the heck's going on with the activation controls? Don't tell me you forgot to lock them down properly. Someone left their credit card on the table. We didn't know. They're constantly protected by electronic, physical, and magical safeguards. Disabling them requires authorization from both the director and Da Vinci. And Senpai, the master forming the contract with the summoned servant, needs to be present to activate it as well. At least, that's my understanding. I don't understand. How could this be happening? Normally, it shouldn't be possible for the system to activate on its own, especially since it needs to connect to the magical reactors to power itself. Whatever happened, the Nemos in the engine room must have seen it. On that note, go ahead, engine room. Hey, this is the engine room. Like I told ya. Usually, whenever you summon a servant, we get a request for energy allotment and adjust the reactors accordingly. We did nothing of the sort this time. As far as I can tell, dang levels adjusting themselves. What? You think the machinery activated on its own? They just really wanted to be summoned. It ain't like that. It's running all the time anyway. The longer you run something like this without giving it a break, better the chances of weird stuff happening. I actually don't know who this is, by the way. Like Cagliostro, just Murray, Alter, and the other Hassan. There's no way for us to be completely certain that everything's working in perfect order. Professor's been checking to see if anything's broken, and Captain who's Captain Jackass? Is that Nemo? Trying to figure out what went wrong. Captain Nice Guy, pardon my French. Pretty worked up too. So this is not right that he doesn't know what's going on in his own body. Not even Captain Nemo knows what's going on. Hard to believe he really has no idea what's happening with his own noble phantasm. Good point. May need to take a little more time to really dig into the details. I'm gonna go plug into the ship and run a scan on the whole border. Would you give me a hand, Sion? Certainly. This isn't turning into one of those horror movie moments, is it? You know, where the call's coming from inside the house? Oh no, screaming ghost face! Most things we're afraid of are unknown, so in that sense, maybe. We've got a room full of experienced mages who know all about mystics most people have no clue exist. Yet we still have no idea what's giving us the run around here. Yep, sounds like a horror movie. Whoa, whoa. Stop that! Don't need you headbutting my side. By the way. So where is the newly summoned servant? About that. Hello. Oh, Manir! The Manir Demi servant. Trying to get him to stay put, but he wouldn't listen. Is it the new Edmund? He just kept heading this way no matter what I... Hey, stop! Stop, dang it! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's you. I rolled him, actually. There you are. I finally found you. Are you that masked just as mean? I actually have zero clue what his role in this is. I'm Hassan. Hassan of the Shining Star. Assassin. We meet again, Master. Again? Oh, okay, his summon dialogue didn't imply that he's already met us. Does that mean he's already met us in this? It's a time loop? You just think again? That's unusual. Maybe he retains records of his past materializations. I'm pretty sure we've never met before. Did you forget the time we fought together in Tokyo? I know we didn't promise to meet again. We must have formed a connection that brought us together. Let's see, if you're here, this must be Count Aya. I've been to Shinjuku, but I never saw you there. Wait, what? What's up with the cursed arm back in Shinjuku? Is this what I think it is? There are theories that say our understanding of the passes of... Okay. Doesn't apply to the Throne of Heroes. Remember, Cursed Arm was in Shinjuku, but it was... Was he a fake? Maybe that's what's going on here. Could be that this Hassan of the Shining Star is. We never met in Shinjuku. I'm positive about that. Wasn't it just Shinjuku? We fought at Odaiba, too. No, wait. See, you really don't remember. I see. Must have been summoned too early. No way, then you're saying you met Horsey here in the future singularity? Huh? Hi, Edmund. Edmund! You and I have met before. Isn't that right? I'm not sure. Hassan? He just took up his blade. Looks like Dante's has set him on edge. You... Wait! Senpai! Are you insane? Don't step between two hero spirits about a fight. We can just talk things out. Yeah, we're buddies, right? Oh. Horsey? Are you okay? I know that look. He's about to fall into another REM state. Prepare to support his vital signs. This is a regular dead count day. Sorry, Mashu. Okay, so it is internal. Well, kind of, maybe. Like, Paper Moon was inside the Paper Moon. Oh my god. Okay, cut it there. Like, Paper Moon was inside the Paper Moon. It's, you know, like a physical thing. What do y'all call 2? Like, it's called id, right? Like, there are 3 in total. And you know, Dante's is like your mind protector, so I assume like this is like a mental journey kind of thing. Now you people need to either disable or filter all the remaining distortions. I know I'm only repeating what you've heard before, but listen up. These distortions are like singularities, so you know, the audio calls. They aren't connected to human history. At the moment, the only singularities you need to be wary of are the elements. This means that every one of these distortions is located somewhere far beyond what you're used to. Oh yeah, we did. Were there only 3 of them, and then like audio call 3 is like a bonus? Because I'm pretty sure they. Oh. Can you hear that? I hope you can't. Oh my god, shut up. Let me finish the video. There's dogs outside my window. A gray sky. Like, we should be finishing any second now, so I'm just gonna go. Sky so low, it looks like it looks fit to come crashing down at any moment. Beneath the sky sprawls a cityscape. That's where you are. I am right now. I know these sights. I've seen them somewhere before. They exist somewhere in my memories. I even feel some big nostalgia for them. A perfectly ordinary, quiet little suburb. Looks just like the places I knew. Like the town where I once lived a regular life. Perhaps those are the kinds of thoughts going through your head right now. Who's narrating? Is it me or is it you? This looks just like the way to school? Say the words out loud. That's right. This is the way to school. The road I take to walk there from home. This road I've seen before. This is one of the sights that's now buried somewhere in my memories. And now, I'm here. I have come here via a rave shift. So this is where I've come? It feels like more like someone called me here? To Tokyo? Is this Goro's like actual hometown? Have they mentioned where he's from before? I mean, he's definitely from Japan. Have they mentioned, like, he's been to Tokyo several times. Like Kari no Kyokai. Well, I think that's Tokyo. Shinjuku, definitely. That's a nice backyard. Big city. Is it still the biggest city in the world? I think it used to be. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye.